I want to finally get some building done on the Chaos Nexus. So, welcome to Firescar! And hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Let's Play Firescar Rescared. My name is Dave, and I'll be host for this episode, as always. So, the Chaos Nexus is our villager trading project. We have a bunch of villages here. All of these I need, and I need lots more villagers actually, but we just have them in little temporary huts over here. And we haven't really set up a good place for that yet. We will start with that today, finally. Because I want to get going with getting more villagers, but I don't want to just keep piling them up over here. So, yeah, we'll work on that today. That being said, though, apparently, there is Bebe. Somehow, there's a villager. Alright, I forgot. I gave our farmer villager just a few plants, and yeah, he I guess takes care of the population increase. All right, that's our iron farm working. There it goes. Very good, very good. So the Chaos Nexus. As always, I haven't really planned out what way I want to do here, but kind of, sort of. I want our Chaos Nexus, our trading build, to be very vertical. We have the whole island for it. I don't know how much of it we'll use for the build itself. I think I'll probably start by completely taking down all the trees and the bamboo and such. Obviously, I have some idea of what I want to do. That's why it has the name Chaos Nexus, right? There's a theme I have in my mind that's already there. I can give you the basic idea. The basic idea is that this is a magical, mystical place where we can bring one material, which is emeralds, and then through some magic and wizardry, it becomes the items that we trade for, or the other way around, right? So we give it emeralds and we get things, or we give it things and we get emeralds. You know, it's kind of like a nexus, and if we set it up right and based on what it does, it's like a chaotic thing, right? It's the Chaos Nexus. That's where the idea came from, and we gotta kind of figure out how to turn that idea into a build. But I guess first up, I got some trees to remove. In the meantime, what I quickly want to show you is I went caving in between episodes just a little bit, and I got some goodies. Look at that! I found 22 diamonds and a whole lot of copper. You see that right? That is over 3.5 stacks of blocks of raw copper. That is a whole lot of copper. Here, let's turn that into just raw copper so we can appreciate how much that is. It's so much, we don't have room. Here, let's get rid of some of the netherrack. We'll plop that into here somewhere. And we'll get started on smelting this stuff, because I think I want to build with some copper on the Chaos Nexus, so we make sure that we actually get some more of it. If I remember right, we do have some copper already done somewhere, probably here. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that's quite a lot, but yeah, we'll make a whole lot more now. I'm quite happy about all the goodies that we got. This shulker box being all the useful goodies, and then this is just all the blocks. All of these blocks have a place over in our item sorter at the quarry build. I have done some more work at the quarry build. As you can see, I've dug out a bunch more over there, and I dug out a bunch more up there. Before we can really get going on building more in this place, I feel like I just have to do a lot of excavation. So I don't really think I have to show you all of these things. Okay, we put that thing over there. That will empty the shulker box. Yeah, so I'll just do some off-camera work digging out things on this place, which gives us a bunch of resources, and it will give us a good clean slate to start building once time comes. There's another thing I've done, and that is a wheat farm up here above our mud conversion machine. It's just a simple little thing. We have the wheat over here growing. We have 3 dispensers with bone meal pointing into it and hooked up to a clock. What we do is we punch. We get some of the wheat seeds. Hold right click and then punch and then punch and then just keep punching them. What we can do is kind of aim upwards and then we can just hold left and right click at the same time. Very good. Very fast. Very nice. We do not have a good bone meal farm yet, or a bone meal farm at all, actually. Which is something we'll have to work on. All the good stuff, the stuff that you don't pick up, goes down to over here. Gets collected, and we can use the wheat block together with the mud to make the packed mud, and then the mud bricks. And I'm sure we'll use some of that today, so yeah, it's good that we get these things set up. We obviously have to build a house around this, but that is a project for a later date. I just wanted to quickly catch you up on the things that I have done. But now it is time for me to take care of the other half of the island and get rid of all the trees that are still left. And that should have been the last tree of the island. That was quite a bit more work than I thought, but yeah, look at that. All of it is gone now. We got a nice clean slate. You know it. Oh, let's just do this. Get the stuff as well, because I do always need more of that stuff. So here's the haul that I got from clearing out the island. Just a few shulker boxes. That one is not real. Well, that one is real, but I have that on me for other reasons. So we got a little bit of bamboo, a little bit of wood, almost a chest full of wood, all jungle and oak. Some miscellaneous stuff, you know, bunch of leaves, melons and such. Let's put those in there, and no room for that. Do that out, and some more bamboo. In this red shulker box, we have some other green stuff that I have farmed early on over here. Also some mangrove stuff that I had farmed up. We don't really have room for this here. Let's do this. You become bone meal. All right. Now that we have all this room, what do we do with it? So, I have said that I want our Chaos Nexus to be a pretty vertical build. Now, let's get a little bit more into detail of what I actually want to do. I want to have our villages separated into different areas, right? For example, we have a place for all of our masons, and then a place with librarians is the word. Yeah, with a bunch of librarians according to weapon types and like basic utility things, and maybe armor. I'll have those split off into different areas, and then maybe a place for all the farmers and stuff like that. And we put them sort of on not really floating islands, but let's actually look at the camera. Floating structures. Oh yeah, you see that? You see that? Optifine's out. Oh, I'm so happy. Once again, the Optifine team. Such a blessing to this community. Oh man. Yeah, so we want to have all these groups into floating structures all surround like a middle bit that will be all mystical and looking like all the energy is oozing out from the middle thing. The middle bit will probably be a huge dugout crater somewhere around here, and I'm sure it'll look really cool. But yeah, since we don't have anything planned yet, which group would we start with villagers? I think the best candidate is our masons. We have 3 at the moment. The decoration for the area up in the sky should be pretty straightforward, you know, stones and such. We can do that. If we mess up and we lose them, that's not a big deal. You don't really try to get special trades with them. You just unlock them fully, and then you buy here. You buy all the brick, which is actually the first trade they get. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we'll start with these guys. We gotta get them up to the place somehow. But first we gotta build the place. By the way, there's a little bit of more of the bamboo that we got. Yeah, first we gotta figure out where to build the place and how big. I think I want the masons to be sort of at that back of the island. Probably a bit more towards the front. So, let's see. Around here maybe, and then up. I think that's a good idea. Here, let's build up with some scaffolding. And we'll just go for the full stack. Then we fly away, have a look at it. That is pretty decent. I want it higher or not. Maybe a little lower. Yeah, let's aim for about there. I think that should be a good height. And fly away, turn around. Yeah, that seems about perfect. Alright, let's build a platform and get decorating. I have some shulkers prepared with a variety of blocks that we might use, we might not. Not quite sure what I'm getting into, to be quite honest. What block do we start with? Let's start with some packed mud. Because it's the new thing, it's the new flavor, it's the flavor of the season. Nice and earthy, but still has that familiar crunch. Alright, let's start placing blocks. So the first thing we want to do is just create a workspace, I guess. So we'll just, oh, that sounds so good. Yeah, well, we just want to create a workspace, so we'll just build a little spot up here that we can work with. Now this is the area for the masons, so we'll have a bunch of stone and masonry decoration, obviously. Bit of a kind of like a cave entrance, I think, as a backdrop for one or two of the masons. That could be cool. I don't know how I want to set them up. I heard that if you put them on here, let's place these down. If you put them on 2 layers of carpet, their AI gets kind of turned off, is how people describe it. That means they are not trying to walk around or do any fancy stuff. They just stop worrying about those things, which means the game runs better. All of these trading halls get really intensive, really laggy for your playing experience. So I think I want to do that. I don't know if that's actually the case, and or if that's been fixed or not. I don't know. But I kind of want to do it still, just to see. Maybe it works, maybe it does improve. And if it doesn't, I don't think it'll hurt anything, so we should be fine. Alright, let's place down the stone cutter. Let's get some, I think, stone bricks. Look very much like masonry. Will fit well. We'll get some stone and some cobblestone. We got some deep slate, and I also brought some basalt, as well as some copper. I finally want to start building with copper. Never build anything with copper. That's not true. I never built anything with the real copper look. I have used the oxidized copper though, on Vintage Craft, if you remember that. Alright then. I think the first mason will be over here. So we'll build a little bit of support, maybe kind of like an arch bit on an angle to make it look interesting. Few these, few that. Let's see. Do this and that. Put that thing in the middle. And I think that will look kind of cool. Like that. Caught it. Alright. And what do we put behind that? We could put some of this stuff. Some deep set bricks, maybe? See how well... How much do I like that? Very dark. Kind of cool. Yeah, we'll have that. And then we'll also have some deep slate tiles. So I like that mix. And we'll even get a chiseled deep slate block in here. We'll put that one over there, I think. And on that place right behind that is where our villager will actually be. Now, let's take the stone and try to make this kind of look like it's a mountain front, like a cave opening that we're supporting with the structure below. Probably come sort of to a point somewhere up here. And we'll just do something like this. Does that look like a good place for a mason? I think it's a start. I'm not 100% happy with that just yet. Here's a block I never use. Chiseled stone. We put that right there. And we gotta think about lighting this place up somehow. I'm not quite sure how I want to do that. I probably want to add some cobblestone in the mix too, though. Ah, yes. Yeah, that looks like a good project. I will worry about the looks from the outside right away this time around. At least that's the plan, since it will be kind of hard to go back and do these things afterwards. And we're trying to figure out the overall style of the build today, so these things are kind of important to figure out today. I quickly had to go into a cave, though, because apparently I didn't have any andesite or much granite and diorite and such on the island. I was falling all the way down. I don't want to lose those blocks, to be quite honest. Oops. That's fallen too. We'll go and pick that up shortly. Here. But yeah, this will be the first place for our first mason living there. The few block variations in here look very nice. We're not gonna build a place like this for all the masons. I think we'll have like 3 or 4 up here. They will have different workstations, but this will be like our... we'll pretend that this is the head master, the boss. He's the mega mason, alright? You know, he's the one that calls the shots and sits around all day. And he's the guy that will buy the stuff from, quote unquote. We'll also buy the stuff from the other guys as well, but, you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying, right? We'll just have some decorations like that, just some stone piles around. Let's also have some diorite somewhere. Like, we'll put that one over here, maybe. And probably just put that off to the side. Like this. We gotta figure out where we actually want to put the other masons. Yeah, I like it. Let's jump down. Hope our blocks have not despawned yet. I still see some. There you are. And I think there was some mud that flew down as well. Where's that? Want that back. And before we go any further, I think we should try to get our first villager set in place. Where's the mud block? Oh, I don't want to lose that. I think we did. Took too much time. What's that? Well, we have a machine for that now, so all good. Yeah, well, let's try to get our villager in there, see what we can learn from that, how difficult that is. And after that, we'll probably just try to find the right spots for the other villagers, get those situated, build them a little place, and then we'll work on the outside aesthetic for this bit. Let's kidnap as a mason. Let's mason-nap ourselves a villager who wants to be Miss Mega Mason, the head of all the masonry in all the lands. You look very interested. Why don't you get in the boat? Get in the boat. You are now Miss Mega Mason. Oh, the other one. You're too late. You're too late. You are too late. I will replace the bed. There you are. Good. Squeeze through. Our iron farm is working well. Alright. Now we have a minecart ready. I'll do this. Madam Mega Mason. No. Yep. I see you understand. You seem kind of excited. Oh, it's... The sun has gone down, so we probably should hurry this up. You'll like it. You'll get a good view. There is like 1 lantern on all the island. I don't think it's mob-proof. We should probably work on that. Oh, also, I totally cheaped out and only used normal rails all the way up. There's no powered rails, so I'll have to push you. If you could be so kind and, you know, not fight me until we're up, that'd be nice. Just don't fight me at all. Even, you know what? Break that. as an insurance policy. Thought as much. Listen, it's getting that day. A long way to go here. Uh-oh. I broke rails. Okay, you wait here. I'll quickly go sleep. This really look like a work of art now. Let's do a little something like this and rectify our mistake. Can you believe that this only took like 3 stacks of rails all the way from up down there, all the way to up there? That's just 3 stacks. I really thought I'd need way more, but oh, this is fine. Oh, kind of on the block. No, just move a little over. Back on the rails you go. You're not moving. Don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall. No, don't fall. Don't fall. On the rails. You almost made it. Almost made it. There you are. Okay. We are... No, don't stand there. I need you to not. Good. You are cooperating after all. Alright. Now that that's resolved, up we go. Oh no, I made you a ramp. Oops. Alright, well, second time's a charm. This is why we're testing this. So one of you really wanted to be Miss Mega Mason, right? You wanna step out? One of the Masons? I think a farming villager wanted to. A Mason, please get in the boat. Here, you seem to be willing. Now let's try something different. I know that these are a thing. They never really seem to work well, but let's just use a furnace minecart and push them all the way along. Oh, this works really well. It just worked. These are useful. Wow. Oh, they don't even break apart when you break them. Didn't know that either. All right. Hi, Madam Mega Mason. I think I'm gonna call you Madam Mega Mason. I'm not sure if Madam Mega Mason or Miss Mega Mason sounds better, but I think Madam Mega Mason sounds better, so you gotta live with that. Unless you will voice your opinion right now. You don't care. I like that about you. You know what? I like that. That is your new workstation. Please go there. Go work. You'll like it. You will. You'll like it. Just... Oh yeah, you like the stone. You want to work. I know. So a little further. You can go there. Just a little further. Okay, I'll push you. There you are. Nice and cozy. We'll do this. And that. And you can work there now. Mason, expert, very nice. We'll break all of these. I managed to get 2 more villagers up in place and decorated the area a little bit up there, but I think it's time that we actually start working on the outside. First off, to see what we're working with, let's get rid of the dirt roller coaster and our scaffolding. This is always nice. The way to get up there will be flying for now, but in the future we'll have walkways and paths and such. Probably a water elevator to a central, like in a central place, a water elevator, so we can be on different levels and access everything nicely. But for now, I think flying is just fine. You only need 1 rocket to go from over there all the way up to there, so it doesn't get any better than that. And even if we had a water elevator, flying would still be faster. So this is the view from down here, and this is what we got up here. We got 3 little stations, our Madam Mega Mason right in the middle, and we got a villager over here and another villager over here in the diorite. These 2 villagers were I don't know what happened to all my masons. So I had 3 masons. We lost 1, but I must have lost another one somehow. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, these 2 were baby villagers that I carted all the way up here. I don't know what happened, to be quite honest. Anyway, we also have a little bit of storage and a little bit of workspace for ourselves over here. I have been starting to trade for some bricks, and I know I will have some form of storage next to these villagers, so I think that's a good little place for that. Not mob proof, absolutely not. Things can spawn here pretty much everywhere, except for on the granite. I think I've turned all this into stairs and slabs. No, I haven't over there. Never mind. Nothing can reach these villagers, though. They are always at least a block away from them, so we're all good. But what do we do about the underside? Yeah, it doesn't look all that good, does it? I have brought some basalt, and I want to sort of build some stripes, probably going this way, along the bottom, and then attach the island bit to that and make it look kind of floaty. I mean, it will look floaty since it's right in the air, but we'll add some special things and such to make it look a little extra floaty, I guess. Oh, you're having fun. I thought you wouldn't do that anymore, honestly. Huh. I don't know if this carpet thing works. Let me know if it does or not. They are currently standing on 2 layers of carpet. I don't know if they are this far forward. That's the counts, but maybe we have to replace this with a full block. I don't know. Yeah, feel free to educate me on these guys. I am not quite sure how they work and how to deal with them, so any help is appreciated. So, what do we do? I would say, looking at it, it kind of forms a plus sign, does it not? Maybe we take that and build a big plus with basalt, and maybe we can like attach chains to that and have something above that this is hanging from. That could be cool. I really like that idea. Yeah. Well, thank you. Glad you came up with that. Let's go and do that. Let's start building a plus. I'm thinking we'll probably start at like this level. We'll have a 3 wide, like a 3 by 3 bit of basalt. Ooh, careful. Go on this away, and we'll center it according to our Madam Mega Mason. I'm using that name more than I thought. If you have a better name for her, for the boss villager, feel free to let me know. So it's the top or the bottom of the thing. Probably the bottom, since it will be more convenient for me to build. Let's say we'll go to like over here. I want this to be a 3 by 3, so that would be that tall, and then we'd have another 3 on top of that to form the plus, which would mean it goes up to there, which is touching. That's a bit close. I don't think I like it. We can have an overlap 1, but even still, I think what we'll do is we'll have these 2 things overlay in 1. I don't know if that makes sense just yet. But we'll also have this one further down. So I think I have to go here and then do that and that, and then I have to. Oh man, building up in the air. This is fun. Here, I'll go ahead and build the thing, and I'm sure it'll make more sense that way. What I'm trying to accomplish here. Looking at the build, currently my thoughts are, what have I gotten myself into now? That's a bit more effort than I thought we put into this, to be quite honest. This is just a small little subsection of the build. This thing will be massive. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's a lot of time that'll take. Oh boy. So, I built a plus, as I said. They are 3 by 3 in size. They are cross-section is 3 by 3, if you will, and they're overlapping 1. That's what I meant when I said that. I don't know if that made a lot of sense when I said it. And I've also formed the bottom side of the island, which is some more mud and some of the mud brick slabs, and I like those 2 things. Currently they are connected with this bit of stone, and I don't like that at all. I'm not quite sure how I want to attach the island to the plus bit. The plus bit will then have chains or something like that and connect to a thing higher up. The thing higher up, probably a thing of a episode of higher number as well. Wow, voice crack, goodbye. But even if this is a bit more effort than I thought we put into this, it does look kind of cool. I like it. So let's keep on working on it. Iron out a few of the little bit of the weirdness and make it a bit more pleasing to the eye. So the middle bit should probably go all the way through anyway, and then maybe we'll just have this a bit more loosely connected, something like that maybe. And then we could have something like this over here. Just do a thing like that, and we can make slabs of these. We can connect stuff like that as well. I guess we chose that one. Maybe another one over here. Sure. That's nice. Alright, well, I definitely think this looks better from up here. Go down and have a look at it from the ground. Since I have removed these 2 blocks. No mud left behind. The stuff is kind of precious. Even if we have a machine to make it. From our iron farm. It just looks like a mess, doesn't it? Doesn't make much sense yet. Maybe that's just not the right block choice. Maybe it's just too different and a little too random. I mean, I don't hate it. Maybe we just have too many? How about instead of 5, we just have 4? Get rid of the one in the very middle. Wow, you're loud. No, let's get rid of the one in the middle. Certainly like that more, certainly like that more. And it makes more sense from higher up, that's for sure. Let's have another look from down below. What does our iron farm friend see? Oh yeah, that's got a bit better. I also made these a little thinner. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Alright, let's add some chains. Wait, what was your name? You're obviously name, and I totally forgot what name I gave you. Supervisor Fred. Alright. Right, you're Supervisor Fred. You keep on keeping an eye out, alright? Keep on keeping on. As soon as they were added, I thought these would make for awesome chains. And I think it is time to finally do that. I have recorded this bit already, actually. Well, I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. So here's what we figured out as a design. First off, you gotta make sure that you are alternating direction with these every time. At least I find this way it looks a little better. You can also try to having these oriented in the same direction. And then once you have reached a height that you think is good, what you do is you fall carefully. You fall down onto one of these dirt blocks. You go break that. And then you place the next grindstone the way the one above is. Surely I am not the first one to come up with this. But boy, does it look good. Look at that chain. Oh, it looks so good. I really hope these don't create lag. I don't know, they might. They do have an interface, but they don't hold an inventory, so I don't know if this is an issue. They look really cool, though. So if we can get away with using them, we are using them. Right, we'll have one over here. We extend that one a little longer. We put one at the back, and then at the front, we'll probably have to come up with something else. Those chains look awesome. Oh man, I really like him. I really like him. We'll attach it to something up there. I said I want to use some copper. I haven't yet at all. So we'll find a way to incorporate into that the latest stage of the build. This is what it looks like from down below. And it looks kind of cool. But from down here, it doesn't really matter what it looks like, since when we're actually using the Chaos Nexus as such, we'll see it more from this view, where it looks magnificent. Oh boy, that was the sweet spot right there. And we might see it from higher up, from where, yeah, it looks pretty cool as well. I really like it, I really like it. We'll see what we do for the floating thing. I'm thinking copper and maybe some smooth quartz, which I have gathered some of, and we can actually buy quartz from these guys. Block of quartz, which we then smelt to get the smooth quartz. These are not unlocked to that place yet, since these were new on this episode. But yeah, what you think? What you think? I really like this. Really like it. Looks a little unfinished yet, but I mean it is. This will be our full on trading project, the Chaos Nexus, which will span this whole island quite vertically. On top of that is the idea, and this is just the first step of the actual build. That was our temporary build. This will be the real one, and I'm really liking where we're going. That being said, it is time for us to end the episode. I think I'm about out of time to record, and we made a lot of progress. I need to do some resource gathering and some trading and figure out where we'll take this build next. Should we work on the Chaos Nexus a little bit more in the next episode? Should we go back to the quarry? We haven't been there in a while in an episode. We could also build a bit more in the home base. I also kind of want to take on an ocean monument and build a farm. I've never done that, so that's up in the air. I don't know, maybe we'll do something completely different. If you have any suggestions, if there's something that you want to see, let me know. I can always think about it. But for now, it's time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you check back with me next time. Next episode, video stream, whatever that will be. And until then, see ya.